Hey friends and followers, Michelle here. Welcome to Amputated from Addiction. Today is Monday, February 10th, 2020. I know what you guys are saying. Michelle, where you been? What's up? I don't have an excuse for why I haven't done video. I've been busy. Been lazy. Haven't done one. So, I'm sorry. But you guys know that I come on and share big news, and I've got some big news. I've got a couple pieces of big news to share. So, where shall we start? We shall start with what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am going in for more surgery. Surgery number 9 since August 2018. That's fucking nuts. There's a tiny little hole in the top of my knuckle. Not really supposed to be there. It's the skin's thickened up a little bit, so it's not leaking fluid like it had been. So that's a plus. But Dr. E wants to go in and shape the joint down, or the joint that he put in. He wants to shape it down so my finger stops leaking fluid everywhere. So there's that. So I will be posting a pre-op and a post-op video tomorrow, so be on the lookout. I received my conditional offer of employment with Baltimore County Health Department. I went and had my pre-employment physical done. I went and was fingerprinted. I got my letter from my program stating that I am compliant and I am on a dose of 23 milligrams of methadone. And I got my letter from Dr. E stating that I am able to fulfill my work duties. So that's awesome. Now I just wait for my start date. What else? As you guys know, or you may not know, so I'm going to tell you now. Last year, I started my taper. I started off at 1 milligram every 10 days. Then I increased to 1 milligram a week. Then when I transferred from Dundalk to North Point, I increased it to 2 milligrams a week. Then, at a slight bump in the road, they revoked my take-homes because they said I had 11 consecutive urines that showed no pain meds when I was being prescribed them. If you don't take your pain meds all the time, it's not going to show up in your urine. If you're only given one urinalysis a month and you don't take the pain meds at least 4 days prior to that urinalysis, then they're not going to be in your fucking system. If you don't bother to look into more than what's just written on the paper, and you see that there have been no issues with the client, then I don't think you're really doing your job right. So my bottles were revoked for about 2 weeks, or a week and a half, something like that. And then finally, Christy, who is my peer supervisor, stepped up and advocated for me and was able to get my bottles reinstated. So right around that time, right after I got my bottles back, I decided to up my taper even more. I know you guys are like shaking your phone saying, Michelle, what the fuck is your problem? What are you doing? Yeah, I know. So I increased my taper even more to 2 milligrams every 4 days. Now, before I got down to 30 milligrams, I was doing fine. I didn't have any issues. Then when I hit like 28, 26, I was like, ooh, I'm starting to have some pain in my hand. And it really wasn't cool, but I was like, you know what? I could probably deal with this. Don't want to, but I could. Then when I got down to 20 milligrams, actually, when I had my third dose of 20 milligrams, I'm like, ooh, I don't feel so good. Like withdrawal type, not feel good. I was getting sweats and just felt sick. And I had another decrease before I went back to the program the following week. So I made it down to 18 milligrams. And at that point, I decided it's time to take a break. Not only did I decide to take a break, I decided to have my dose increased back to 23 milligrams. So at 23 milligrams right now is where I sit. I don't plan on resuming my taper for at least 6 to 8 weeks post-op. I made an appointment last week and had a consult with pain management. Now there's a whole bunch of other things they can do besides prescribe narcotic pain meds. So we're going to look into some of those options. Because I really don't want to be on pain meds. If I wanted to be on pain meds, I'd just stay on methadone because, it works for pain. But that's not what I want to do. So we're going to look into some other options. They even are scheduling an appointment for me to see the pain psychologist. Because sometimes your pain's up here. This may be true, but I don't think my pain is in my head. My pain is in my hand. It's kind of obvious. Isn't it? Yeah. So, but I'm willing to do what they want me to do. So, it's all good. What else? I've been crocheting a whole lot, you guys. Fucking battery. I hate it when that happens. Damn it, Jim. So yeah, I've been crocheting a whole lot. And I have a very good friend who is expecting. And I've decided I'm going to make a really pretty blanket for her, for the baby. I am making a... Shit! Hold on, guys. Man down, man down. You know what? I don't think that's going to work. So I guess I'm going to have to just hold the phone. I'm making a really cute Mickey Mouse blanket. I've got a bunch of these blocks. I've got them in red and black and white. And I've got a really pretty yellow-orange color that I'm going to use to stitch them all together and make a pretty border. And I am going to gift it as a baby shower present. And I have another friend who, her daughter is she's an avid horse rider. And she just joined a new 4-H club. And they need to raise some money. So her daughter decided she wanted to make some scrunchies. You know what else? You can crochet scrunchies, you guys. So I made a trip to Michael's, and the one-handed wonder is at it again. I've got these really pretty scrunchies that I've made. I've got them in this color, and they're like really cute. They like fold up and loop. And then I've got them in, where are the other ones? Got them in pretty purple. It's velvet even. And then I got these pretty blue ones. So I'm going to make like a couple dozen of them. And I'm going to ship them down to her. And she can sell them. And I also thought, why not? I've got some. I know people that have long hair. And who doesn't love a scrunchie? Especially if you lived through the 90s. Scrunchies were like a part of your life. So I was like, you know what? I can sell some of these. So if any of you guys out there, guys or gals, would like to purchase some of these beautiful scrunchies I have, I will send the money to my friend's daughter, and they can use it for their 4-H club. But send me an email to redz62031@gmail.com. And I don't know how much they should even go for. That's kind of why I wanted to send them to her. But I think $2, since it's for a good cause, would be very reasonable. So shoot me an email. And if you want some scrunchies, we can make arrangements to get you some scrunchies. So, yeah. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing really good at the program. Not as a client, as a peer. I've got my own group that I facilitate on Mondays and Fridays. It is a relapse prevention group. People have to come if they want take-homes. So that's the new rule. So I hope the classes like fill up. Last week I had 3 people at one group, and then the Friday group, only 1 person, and then today I had 2 people show up. So, hey, it's a start. And I basically just, like, I've got a really big packet that I hand out, and we talk about some of it, and I ask open-ended questions, and people have been really receptive so far, so it's pretty cool, and I'm totally looking forward to starting at the health department. Since I'm there to finish my peer hours, I think I get an opportunity to do a little bit of everything, and I'm really looking forward to going to the jails and working with the inmates, because I think that's really cool. That's something I would like to do more of. What else? Ah, man, was just I just had something I want to talk about. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I remember now. A while back, I had the genius idea to go to the dollar store and get a bunch of stuff and fill up some purses, and I was going to go hand them out to people, specifically the prostitutes that are on Dundalk Avenue here in Dundalk. I even made a trip over to the health department and got a bunch of condoms and some lube and some bacitracin packs and cards for the health department to put in my bags. And I went out last week and I was able to hand out 3 purses, and it felt so good to do that. And I got to talking to the girls. One of them is a client at a methadone program. She just started, so she's working on curtailing her drug use, and I think that's fabulous. And then there was another young lady who was supposed to leave for rehab the other day. I haven't noticed if she was out there or not, so I really hope she made it to rehab, and I wish her the best of luck. And then there was another girl out there who didn't really want to talk too much, but she was happy that I had a purse to give her with snacks and stuff in it. So yeah, I was really happy about that. And I've got like 19 more bags of just condoms and lube to hand out. And I think I've got like 6 purses left. So I will be making more trips out to Dundalk Avenue and hopefully hand out more, and hopefully able to offer support or help to some of the ladies out there who could really use it. So yeah, it's getting close to that time. I've got to go get dinner started, but I just wanted to make a quick little video, let you guys know that I'm still alive. I am still well, and I'm going under the knife again. So I will catch you guys later. For now, deuces.